I've been noticing signs that Sailor is just done nursing. She just wants to be out here with us. So today I'm moving her puppies into their bigger puppy nursery and introducing them to a new source of food. And Sailor's family is coming in just a few hours to pick her up. She is going to be so excited. They've been coming to visit her and the puppies often, but this time her family gets to take her home. And I get this question all the time. Do the moms miss their puppies when they go home? Or do the puppies miss their mom when they go home? I think those are amazing questions. And I'm gonna have a conversation about that a little later when I set up their area. Sailor, you are doing such a good job being their mom. So what is weaning? Weaning, I didn't even know what that word was until about 12 years ago when we started breeding. But it is when we are transitioning them from milk to solid food. And it definitely takes a couple of weeks, and there's a ton of reasons why we want to wean them. But I'll put down a link below so that way you guys can see in detail how we do that process. Oh, you're not supposed to be in here. Come on, out. Good girl. Sailor has been wanting to come in and out of her area so much because she wants to be with us, hence the weaning process. But we are very blessed. Honey and her get along great, and Honey knows she's really not supposed to be in here. Honey, out. She has her ball. She really wants to play, and her and Sailor, they're really good friends. So, but back to weaning. So I'm going to put that link in. Oh, are you leaving me now? Okay. All right. Come on. You want a mom break? Come here. Come on. You and Honey can go play. Go ahead. Oh, okay. There you go. Can you do it? All right. Everybody down. Hey, down. Good girl. Sailor, lie down. Good girl. Good job, honey. There you go. Okay, back to the puppies. A little distraction. But we do this weaning process because it's time. And I'll put down that link below so that way you guys can see in detail how we do this. But we have our last training session with these guys in our inside nursery, and we're going to be working on sound stimulation. We're doing the vacuum sound, which is one of the loudest sounds that we do. And we were describing, I was talking to JP about this last night. We were describing the inside one, like the inside training is more emotional, and the outside is more physical. So guys, come back. We have to do this. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, you're exploring that. Okay, honey, you just can't come all the way in here. All right, you ready, guys? Very good. So we like to do the vacuum sound because it's super important it's just a regular household sound that people use almost every day, or at least I use it every day. With as many puppies as we have so much kind of dirt and stuff that come in that I like to vacuum all the time. I think it keeps my sanity. And the kids coming in and out playing, jumping on the trampoline and stuff, definitely important. You guys did good on your first attempt. You ready to do it again? Oh, I love that little shake. All right, ready? Very good. Nobody is fleeing. So what I'm looking for is for them to have acknowledgement, like for their ears to perk up, for them to turn and look at where the sound is coming from. But nobody is like fleeing away, which is important. Oh yeah, we got some little wrestles. Who's that? Mr. Black. I like the investigation, Mr. Red. You're licking the vacuum. All right, we're going to bring it over them now. Okay, that did get the attention of Mr. Green. Come back here. So when I notice that he is doing some fleeing, what I like to do next is just to kind of keep him close by. We're going to do it again, but I'm going to be able to provide some comfort to him by putting my hand on him and making sure he's around his brothers and sisters so that way he feels more secure. Miss Purple, come back here. Who's over here? Okay, that's my foot. Come here. Mr. Red. There we go. All right. So, hand on Mr. Green. That was much better. Very good job, guys. So definitely passing the test of doing great with the big sounds. We will continue sound stimulation when we go out to the big puppy nursery that they're going to move to this afternoon. But those sounds are a little different. I like to do kind of the pot and spoon, or I like to do when I'm opening up their potty pads. Those make a nice crisp noise. So things that are just a little more shocking and not prolonged like a vacuum. But Sailor, you're eating some food. So we got to get Sailor's stuff together, and then in just a couple of moments, her parents are going to be here. We're so excited. It was so sweet to see the reunion of Sailor with her parents. Her mom was smiling so big, and Sailor, well, she just kept bouncing back and forth from mom and dad.
The whole neighborhood's been asking about you.
Aw, that's so sweet. And I think it's helpful to families to explain why we're weaning. The moms don't love nursing anymore. The puppies are much bigger, and they're pushing on the mom to get the milk out faster. The puppies need more food to feel full. And their teeth. Yes, teeth for sure. So these back ones are going to get more swollen than the front ones will for sure. Next, I go over what happens in the next couple of days when the mom stops nursing. One of the main things that we're looking for is signs of mastitis. You want to make sure that the breast tissue isn't red or hot, and it definitely needs to be pliable, which means that moms, well, human moms, can move it around to make sure that it's not solid. So I do have her little compression suit, and I'll tell you how to put it on. I like these a lot, actually. I got a different one. Not only are they cute, but you can find them on Amazon. They're actually listed as surgical recovery suits. But it helps keep the breast tissue compressed, which means that they'll dry up faster. Oh, fun. You have to let me know how that goes. I've seen that advertised.
It's charged definitely.
Nice. After a long chat, I answered all of their questions, and then it was time to say goodbye. Hi, Missy. I know I'm going to miss you.
She's just the sweetest little
Yes, she is.
She's got such a great temperament.
Yeah, she's loved.
Ready
She's
to go
been
home?
a very,
Hey,
very
Sailor.
great dog.
Sailor. Sailor.
Are you trying to get up on your...
Oh, good. I need you to get on the bed
Sailor.
tonight.
Sailor. Sailor, you gonna get in the truck? You gonna get in the truck?
Woohoo! And the coolest thing about Sailor and her family is that she goes everywhere with them. Road trips, little trips, grocery stores. All Sailor needs to hear is, Sailor, it's time to get in the truck. And she just hops right in and goes right to her spot. Oh my goodness. Seeing Sailor and her family reunited, that just made me so happy. Oh my goodness, we got some tired babies. What are you guys doing? And then everybody else is going to climb on top of them. Oh gosh, that's funny. All right, babies. Remember that question that I answered or asked about, do moms miss their puppies and do puppies miss their mom? I think you kind of see the answer. The moms for sure. Some of them have a little bit of time where they're a little mopey or kind of really just tired. They get home and that's what everybody says, they just kind of crash. They sleep for a lot longer period than what they normally do. But I would crash too if I was taking care of 6 puppies at one time. Okay, hold on guys, I'll be right back. And so that makes sense that they're tired and that they're just recovering. Their body is going through a lot of changes of not nursing anymore. And so it makes sense that they are just kind of adapting to the change. Hey, little miss, don't chew on your sister's head. Come here, chew on a toy. There you go. The octopus with lots of legs is always an entertainer. And so I know for a fact that when we bred Bella and she had her puppies here with us at our house, it was a lot different. And we have learned so much in the last 10 years. So with Bella, she would walk around and she was definitely sad because she could smell them, she could hear them playing, because she was still here with us, even though she couldn't nurse them, or we didn't want her to nurse them. She would find other ways to interact with them for sure. A lot of times she would bring toys to them, and it was really hard for us to keep her away from the puppies. I know everybody's at my feet. Hello. And one time she even brought, we had an angel food cake on the counter. She took half the angel food cake, brought it in here, and dropped it into the puppy area. It was hilarious. And that was really funny because the puppies weren't even eating solid food by then. So the only reason we knew about it was because of the security cameras. And luckily I saw it, came in, and was able to take it out before the puppies had too much of it. So we definitely learned a lot that it's something that is much easier for our moms to transition home. And they're just so happy to be with their parents. It makes it a lot easier for them. I just got a text from MJ, and MJ's husband, her favorite thing to do is to treat Sailor with McDonald's chicken nuggets. That's what they do on their road trips. And so she sent me a video of Sailor getting her nuggets on their way home. So I know that our moms are treated the best. They're really like little princesses at their house. And the puppies don't miss mom because they have a new source of food and each other. They snuggle up together and cuddle. They are the cutest when they bury their little heads in each other, and they make the best puppy piles. And right now, these guys are all tired from running and all the playing they did, jumping up and down on the coolaroo and going through the tunnel. I can't wait for the new puppies to explore the toys and run around just like these guys. With the puppies coming out here for the first time, like Sailor's puppies, they're gonna have an unlimited supply of goat's milk, and then they'll progress to mush. No more wrestling around to get mom when she comes in to nurse, and no more pushing each other out of the way. It's amazing the transition that happens when they learn that they can lap up food instead of having to nurse. Look, Mr. Green's already going for it. I might have to help him out a little bit. Show him that's where the food is. Oh yeah, there we go. Good job. Okay, come on everybody else. Miss Green. And I love the sounds. The little sounds that they make are precious. And I love putting this little mat down for some traction. They don't always have to have this, but the first few times that they're out here, it's the same texture and feeling that they're used to when they're in their smaller nursery. There you go, Mr. Red. Their little tongues are so cute to watch. So I like to make it really liquidy at first because we're just making it as easy as possible for them to realize that this is their food source. Are you guys done already? No, you're searching for food. Come on back. There you go. Come on. And sometimes they get it on themselves and they'll just lick that off, or they'll lick each other, and that is really precious too. Miss Purple is a little confused because her paws, I think, are wet. It's right here. There you go. Oh, don't get your tail in it. Nice. And so what we do is we slowly make this thicker and thicker, almost kind of like a porridge. And then they'll be on like soft puppy kibble, and then they'll be on hard kibble. It's amazing the transition that happens in just 4 weeks. And everything we do has a purpose. Like when we're doing the sounds on the inside, that's designed to make sure that they're not scared of those sudden oh, that was a good little growl. That they're not scared of those sudden like movements and sounds when they're at their house, like a thunderstorm or maybe like a fire truck or fireworks going off. It's designed, we do that like a soft sound all the way up to a loud sound, so that way we can work on that. Oh goodness, you stepped in the mush. Let me get a paper towel real quick. lime green. She's owning it too. She's just like gonna stay right there until she is done eating. You go, girl. I don't really want to move her yet because I think she's enjoying herself. Okay, there we go. And then when we're out here, this is going to be the time where we're working on uneven surfaces, the coolaroo, going up and down and in and out of a tunnel. We have so much fun turning these little guys into just great family pets. And the last weeks that we're out here, the 6 to 8 week mark, that's when we start working on what we call manding, having them be patient for attention, and working on the stares. So all of these big moments happen in such a short period of time, just 4 weeks. Oh, you are doing some cute little movements. I love watching them lick it off of each other too. Well, while these guys are finishing up, I want to tell you, make sure you tune in next week for our next episode. We are going to show you guys our 2025 Go Home bag. And even if you don't get a puppy from us, there is one item in there that you are not going to want to miss. And if you're watching this a little later, don't worry, I'll put it down in the comments below.